Look at QWERTY's ass.
I think you might have talked too soon and the clap might get in there.
Look at QWERTY's ass.
What's the worst type of body hair?
Ass.
I'm gonna have to say it's,
Ball hair.
yeah, right above your pubic region. Because why?
Well,
why would it? Why?
I don't like ball hair because, like, I don't care trimming my fat upper pubes or whatever it is, penis
Koopa.
area. Yeah,
Why does this
Koopa.
always come up in my playthrough?
That's the most interesting thing
You
available.
remind me of dicks. But balls, like, I don't want to shave those.
You're scared that
I'm
if you
scared
make
it's just
one
gonna
cut,
get-
they're all gonna
like,
fall out.
what-
And you're gonna
well,
have to put them
yeah,
back in.
I'm afraid that it's going to slice into my little sack. And then as soon as I do it, it's going to be like, I'm going to have one of two reactions. I'm going to pull it up and rip my whole sack open. Or I'm going to get scared and pull it down and just tear that chunk right out. And that's the only two options I see.
For some reason, like, I know if you cut it, it's just gonna be blood, right?
Yeah.
But, like, for some reason, I feel like just the slightest cut, like, your veins and testicles will just, like, fall out and hang, and you'll have to, like, push them back in and go to the doctor while holding it so you can sew it back up.
Hey there, everyone.
Yeah, but I really don't understand that. Like, why do we have it there, of all places?
I don't know.
Because hair's to keep you warm.
I have
Right?
hair everywhere. Well, not
That's why you're
everywhere.
always warm.
That might be.
And I don't have any hair at all.
Look,
And
it's
I'm
everyone's
always
favorite
cold.
character.
I hate him.
Why?
Shalaka!
What's he supposed to be?
You can see me? He's a giant Korok. What is wrong with you?
If you could see me staring at Zach. Why?
It had to happen.
No, it didn't.
Is that like a 7-minute timer?
What do you mean?
Just every 7 minutes you have
It's
to do
less than 7. It's 5:53.
All right.
53.
Well, let's go get Hestu's
The
maracas.
priceless maracas. Why are you leaving QWERTY there?
We'll get
You
them.
come
Don't
back.
worry.
Your horse can travel all over the world, dude.
Look, you would have already been there with QWERTY.
That is true. Always going the secret way, though. I wish I could climb mountains that easily.
Yeah, I would do it,
Would you?
but I can't. No, I wouldn't. I don't even walk down the street.
Oh, man.
Oh man, that's terrible. That guy was not. How did he survive?
He
There's
stole stuff.
no way he survived that.
That's okay. Nintendo has a fighting game where people stab each other with swords and energy beams and they somehow live.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Super Smash Bros. Because you don't die in
What a
that.
terrible game.
You don't die in that game by like getting murdered. You die by flying
Off the edge.
all over the place. You
can get
fly
hit
out of the
many times with
cosmos.
the sword, it's just gonna fall off.
Yeah. Because like the
I
world,
actually
the
like-
world is a map.
I
Like
like-
it's a flat surface.
Do you really believe in flat Earth?
Who doesn't?
I really do.
Do you really?
No.
Okay. I got ashamed for a minute.
This is a not Kyrie Irving approved channel.
B.O.B. He's the originator of all that. Not the
Actually,
originator,
I was
but
gonna say
he's the one that
I
brought
feel
it
like
up
it
in
was
modern
someone way
times.
back then.
Modern times. Like it's a thing right now because of him.
Well,
Nice.
you know the Earth is flat.
The
if
fun-
you look out, it's always flat.
The
It
fun-
never curves.
The funniest thing about that whole thing is that he got Neil deGrasse Tyson to do a rap, and he
Yeah.
put it on SoundCloud.
You
SoundCloud.
sounded like an old white man just now. He did a rap.
Dude, Neil deGrasse. That's all Neil deGrasse Tyson deserves.
You don't like Neil? I think he's a good guy.
He's a hard-working individual. I don't know who he is.
How did that get
I have
up
no
there?
idea who he is.
He's a scientist, man.
He's an astrophysicist.
He's an
Is he?
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
A science man, astrophysicist.
If someone told me they were an astrophysicist and I didn't know what it was, they would say, I'm a scientist.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. Just because you go to college and you're about to graduate doesn't mean, like,
if you pick
you
fruit,
have to be so smart.
If you're picking vegetables, you're a farmer.
Exactly. No matter if you're like a kumquat farmer or a
Or a farmer.
green bean farmer.
You're just a farmer.
Exactly. So if someone doesn't know what a kumquat is, he'd probably just be like, I just farm things.
I come in quarts. That's what I think of. A kumquat. I don't know what a kumquat is.
It's a fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What kind of fruit? What's a kumquat? What's it look like?
Shut up.
What? No, I'm being serious. What's it look like?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
It's
kumquat.
probably good though. What's your favorite fruit?
Pineapple.
Oh, I knew that. What's
Yeah.
yours? Yours pineapple?
No.
Oh.
Honeydew melon.
Ooh, they're pretty good.
I like oranges a lot. Oranges and cherries. Actual
I like
cherries.
oranges, but not as a top.
Do you like cherries?
I love cherries. I actually, as fat as I am, I shouldn't be fat because fruits are like my favorite food.
You just don't eat them.
I don't eat them very much.
That's really stupid.
I have to cut them and
ass
wash
backwards.
them.
Okay. There's no
That's
need
the
to wash
laziest
them.
thing I've ever heard.
Just a minute ago, we were cooking and like he had to put pepper in the salsa, and like we only had one that was in a crackable like container, and he's like, we don't have any like pourable pepper, and Andrea, David's wife, was like, no, and he was like, well, I have to measure it. It's like he can't just like crack it into the spoon. He has to be able to pour it. He doesn't want to work for his food.
Look, that ended a long time ago.
It just
with
made me think of
Walmarts
it.
and grocery
Oh.
stores opened up
Yeah.
and Taco Bells. But I love pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
My tops would be pineapple, blueberries, kiwi.
Uh-huh.
Those are the top three.
Blueberries are really hit and miss, though. Hit or miss.
Yeah.
'Cause
you gotta get good ones.
You have to get those fat, plump ones.
Yeah.
And if you get those small ones that are sour, they'll ruin the whole batch. Like, your taste buds will be
You
F.
gotta go. I usually don't go to fancy grocery stores, but usually you gotta get those
Like a
organic.
Lucky's Market,
and,
yeah. Little known fact, blueberries are really good for dogs and they love them. Isn't that weird?
They're good for dogs.
Yeah.
They love them.
Dogs love them. Oh my god, no! David! Stop! Come on.
I hate you.
We were just talking about blueberries.
David's kicked off the channel now.
Everything went wrong.
He said everything went wrong.
Mine was just a quick little toot, and it didn't even smell bad.
Oh man.
That smells awful. There's a turd sitting on her mic.
Oh man.
There's a little piece of
Are you proud
poop
of
particle.
yourself?
No.
Just a minute ago, in the middle of the kitchen, Okay, I'm gonna explain exactly what he just did. He didn't just get up and fart next to the mic. He got up, pulled his pants down to where his butt cheeks were out. His whole butt was out. Bent over and then farted on the mic. For some reason, David doesn't fart with his pants on. He always pulls them down.
don't
And
He
wanna
then
thinks it's
poop on my
hilarious.
You want to get poop in the air and on your floors?
Yes. I
Sometimes.
don't wear my floors.
Sometimes what David does is we'll be sitting here playing a game. Without warning, he'll just get up. We could be in the middle of a conversation. He'll get up, pay attention, be all serious, walk over to the wall, pull down his pants, get on his tiptoes, spread his butt cheeks, put it on the wall, and then fart so it echoes.
It's so weird.
He is 28 years old. What do you
gotta
have
do
to
what-
say about that?
You gotta do what you gotta do. Life is short. Just have fun. If you
Why
spread
is that so
If
fun?
you spread poop on the wall, who cares?
The
It's
person
my
who has to
wall.
clean it.
I have to clean it. I've never done it either. There's probably poop just caked in the wall.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Oh, man.
Tyler's terrible at this game. What is he doing? What are you doing right now?
He's fighting a mini
Mushroom?
guardian.
This Guardian's terrible.
Todd, just hit
It's
it.
a training.
Just hit it.
Good job.
Once again, it's a training thing.
I'm proud of you.
Oh gosh, I wish
Um,
I'd trained quicker.
Yeah, but I like oranges, black cherries, and whatever I'm feeling that day for the third. I love all fruit. There hasn't been one I haven't liked, so.
There we go.
What's your least favorite fruit?
Least favorite?
Mine's a pomegranate.
Oh, I love
That's
pomegranates.
disgusting. I hate them.
They're delicious.
Actually, one of my least favorites is the apple.
Really?
I like them, but they're one of my least favorite.
Is it like a good fruit?
It can
Like,
be
I mean, like, the quality of all of it's really
oh yeah,
good.
if it's
Okay.
a good, yeah. I mean,
Because I feel like bad grapes are my least favorite fruit. Like if I put a bad grape in
good
my mouth.
grapes are great.
Good grapes are awesome. Have you had the cotton candy grapes?
No.
They're like infused with something to make them taste like grapes and cotton candy, and they're magical.
Sounds disgusting.
Have you ever
It's
put
amazing.
grapes in the freezer and ate them frozen?
Yep,
They're good like that.
real good. I'm gonna say bananas
I
might be
suck
one of
at
my
this.
least favorite.
Really?
I never crave bananas.
I like bananas.
I
used
love
to eat
them when I eat them. Like, I don't dislike any fruit, but
Oh, I did. For a long time, I ate. Here recently, every morning that's all I ate for
Yeah.
breakfast was
it's really
Now I've
convenient.
changed it to peanut butter.
Just
just
peanut
be-
butter.
Just because I
Mhm.
can't keep a lot of stuff at work. I mean, you can't just keep stuff in your desk. Most things.
You just gotta.
The peanut
jar.
butter I can just have in my desk, and every morning I get one little tablespoon or teaspoon and just eat.
Good way to get your protein.
You're telling me.
I am telling you. Oh man. Maybe starfruit. Starfruit's not really
Ooh, that
that
isn't
good.
I change it.
Good
That's worse than
starfruit.
pomegranate.
Good starfruit is pretty good.
You
but-
say that's worse than pomegranate?
Yeah.
That's
He said
because every fruit is.
He said pomegranate is one of his least favorites.
What an idiot.
I know. Me and Tyler
You
both
love
love
it?
pomegranate. Mom will get us one, and like
Wrong
we'll
with you?
crack them open.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Ain't it like little
Red balls.
balls?
Mhm.
Those are terrible.
They're delicious.
I wish I was as dumb as you sometimes.
Why would you wish that? That in
Just to
fact
see what
made
it's
you
like.
dumb.
Just to see what it's like.
Tyler likes like 8 foods. and
That's
he's gonna
true.
Tell me that I'm dumb for not liking one.
8.5 foods.
7 of those 8.5 are chicken nuggets.
Chicken-based foods. Chicken-based
Look,
product.
I got the cool eye shield.
He will surprise me sometimes with what he'll eat. Like, he'll eat gumbo. He eats chili. But he won't eat, like, pasta.
I
Chicken
remember-
pasta.
2 things I remember from when he was a kid is one time he ordered a chicken quesadilla from Taco Bell.
No sauce.
And with no sauce, and they had 1 drop of sauce on the corner, and you said, "I'm not eating this." Just threw it across the table. And another time, we came over for spaghetti,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody had normal spaghetti, and I was like, "Why do you have noodles over there?" And Debbie goes, "I got to make butter noodles for Tyler because he won't eat anything but butter noodles."
What a piece of crap. I remember when we went to Taco Bell, and me and you were getting the works. I was young at
Is that
this
when he
point,
got a
but
cheese roll?
That's what I was about to say. He got the cheese roll up.
Almost punched
They
him
brought
in the
out
mouth
a
for
little piece
making
of
me
bread with some like Kraft Mexican blend cheese, low grade, just sprinkled on it and then melted. It was like
And
$1, and it
that's
was
when
like
we were young.
3 inches at most. It was terrible.
They were young, so I paid for it.
Not worth it.
And I would never pay for that again. If you ever ask for that again, I'd smack you in the mouth.
It is not worth money at all. Not at all.
Ooh, did you just get stamina?
Stanima?
Stamina?
There you go. You
What
said
did I say?
Stanima.
Had to get on
Stamina.
someone before the episode ended.
Stamina,
I was just...
stamina,
I didn't want him to sound like an absolute
No, you just...
doofus.
And
Why
you
does
couldn't
everybody
go an
do
episode without sounding like an
I'm gonna
absolute
take this sucker
idiot.
stick, and
What do
I'm
you
gonna stick it-
mean? Just a minute ago you said I wish I was as dumb as you.
Punch this in the
Well,
mouth.
I'm-
That sounds like an idiot.
Yeah, but I don't say it every time. Say something mean every episode.
I don't
You do.
either. I'm the nicest person here.
Please.
You're
I'm
not
the
Tyler.
nicest person on the planet.
You remember in the kitchen just a minute ago when we were talking about who our favorite people in the family were, but we both said
Well, you
each
just
other.
said cousin.
Well,
So I
okay,
said
not
there's
counting
Zach,
mom and dad.
Then there's Becca.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Morgan and Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
And
Then Tyler.
Jesse, Sarah, Dustin.
Oh, all your other
Um,
cousins.
I haven't seen Michael in
You there?
15 years, but I'm gonna say I like him a little more than Tyler.
Mm-hmm. He's at the very bottom.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, these good-looking men.
He was up top until he said I wasn't smart.
Yeah. Next episode, we're gonna meet this bashful little cutie right there. Let's spy on her a little bit. That's not
Oh
wrong.
yeah, rub it in.
Look at those thighs.
Whew.
She's good looking, isn't she?
Oh, don't stop the video.
Stop it.
Don't- No.
Stop it. She's
stopped
so
it.
good looking though. David's a freak.
Clean it up, baby.
Why don't we get rid of him?
Yeah.
He's
Let's do it.
just hideous too.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Thank God.